And against the Jace, it's pretty strong. There's a lot of ways you could pick. You could pretty much kill anybody but the Ornn if you catch them with the combo. And in lane, you have a big threat here onto this Jace. So the Jace doesn't default win this one, as he does a lot of mid matchups. So yeah, I do like this, and it's also a very simple to play front-to-back composition here for Nongshim.
Absolutely, and we've actually seen Ahri Vi make their way back in. Of course, Ahri with a couple of buffs, your ulti. Let's see. All right, 3v3 here towards the bottom side as Ardent Blaze comes out. There it is. Immediately the flash away from Viper. Can he actually get the autos through as Vital goes down, and it's somehow Viper that collects the kill. Clid now looking for a little bit more here. Okay, Nongshim moving back towards the lane. They do have their buy in the area as Clid doesn't get the cocoon onto Vital. That's the opportunistic one going for the Zeri as Bubble goes wide this time as Clid. Viper's just going to cull the dragon. Does do it, making sure that every body of water here is under their control. Cease and desist will come through. Great bubble to deny Sylvie.
Like calling out, all right, I'm going to bubble. Just stand still there. Let him ult you there. I'm bubbling for the follow-up. Is Fiesta in trouble now?
Yeah, we've... okay, Zeka, can you just kill him? The Lucian Zeri is going to go. Speaking of which, this is Lucian's time to shine, and Vital is able to make it out of the way.
But guess what? He can also play aggressive top lanes too. Like he can't play the Aatrox's life.
Yep, Cease and Desist comes in. There is the tidal wave. Let's see whether they can survive this somehow. His life's already going to be taken out, but the teleport is coming in. Nongshim, can you survive the onslaught of the Ornhorn? He gets the double knock up, and now Viper's dashing through. Sylvie's going to be taken down, and now Kingen taking some fire from Vital. So they do need to respect the Zeri, but there is the trade back. But nice kill for Nongshim nonetheless.
Yeah. And this is really aggressive here.
Ooh, the charm comes down from Fiesta. Tidal Wave does come out. Peter knocked up just a little bit is Dundun. Waiting in the wings, trying to get something happening, and there is another culling. Fiesta going to tank it for Peter.
Like he's a sniper, basically, for how far he can engage on, and then if they turn on him, he has stopwatch.
Cease and desist comes in. Let's see whether Clid will survive. He won't. That is just a free pickup there, basically. Good knock-up onto Dundun, but the follow-up not really there.
They can push this wave through. And unfortunately for Nongshim, this is not over yet.
Can we find any kills off the back of this? It looks like it's just going to be the turret that goes down, and Kingen's already feeling like he's... yeah, you're 30 CS down on the bottom side of the map. But Vital is moving towards that Bloodthirster as Dundun in a bit of trouble, gets hit with a hammer. Does come back in to get aggressive. I don't know whether that's exactly the greatest call as Clid moves over. Soul point for Hummer Life Esports, but Nongshim, they have been dedicated to taking control of the river. They haven't been able to get a Drake yet. Maybe this is their time.
No flash on the Renekton, no flash on the Ahri.
Oh, Charm does come through. He's unstoppable with that Searing Charges. Once again, the ulti comes out early from Fiesta.
You can't
have it for a Drake fight.
You can't give this up if you're Nongshim. You feel so uncomfortable doing so, but you can't win this fight either. You know, you've got no options.
Well, Dundun is going to soak the entire culling as Viper is just going to dash into him. Doesn't want to get stunned up as the Ignite ticks down, and there's the last auto.
Yep, and HLE are like trying to bait a fight here. They could just take the Drake, but they're like, what if we just wipe them and win the game at 20 minutes? Because if Nongshim walk into this brush with no vision, they absolutely will just lose the game.
Well, here's Cease and Desist. That gets Sylvie extraordinarily far in, and they do manage to take down the Lucian, but the Ahri is traded for, and Zeka is still alive. Kingen trying to frontline is now live, able to get himself out of the way. The Spider is skittering. Yeah, Vital does have flash, but doesn't have ulti. As Harmon not wanting to give this one. Oh my god, Peter! What just happened? Zeka is going to put him out of his misery as now this Drake is a free-for-all, 50-50 between the two, and there it is. Clid's going to lock it down. The Renekton falls once again, and Nongshim kind of collapse.
Yeah, this is hopeful at best. No vision here.
Well, Viper gets over the wall. It's a lot of damage onto Sylvie here as even the Ebb and Flow does way too much. And, oh my, he lifts himself up and puts himself back down again. It's kind of cute. As Zeka is now looking for the Ahri. Viper dashing around all over the place. And yeah, it's a double kill for Zeka in the end. Desperation here for Nongshim is understandable, but ultimately is not going to be enough to keep all but winning at this point in time.
This is the pick onto the Renekton where he loses his stopwatch. He waits for the potential re-engage here. When he's in stun range, he drops it, and then goes for the follow-up kill there. Does not flash.
Great, that one. A turret does fall in the mid lane, but Nexus turrets are going down. Dundun, we need you back in base to try and defend. Although I don't know whether it's quite going to be enough. He does come back as now cease and desist makes its way towards the backline once again. Sylvie going to get wiped out as meanwhile in the front line, Kingen in trouble, but he's so tanky. Never you mind, more shock blasts are raining down. Good little stun there, but Dundun still has to flash to get himself out of the way. And Hummerlife are just way too strong at this stage. They'll take down Nexus turrets and then just rain hell onto Nongshim in their fountain. Game 1 done and dusted, clean from Hummerlife Esports.
Yep, great game from both carries here. And poor Vital, he's going to be the last to go down. HLE